I think they just got Jenny's right where she's at, right here.
There's 3 cell phones, then the home phone, then mom's cell phone, then Earth Angel's phone. Is the order.
Yeah, but Jackie. Oh. Let me ask her. He disappeared.
He's going to have to take a
He's
time.
right there.
I'll find that.
Yeah. I'll get it down
That's
here, what our purpose is.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
You can start types of.
Karen, your husband is on.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Her. Stacy just got in touch saying her watch is on her video.
I know some people don't get it.
Okay.
Um,
You go like that.
Kurt, is Tom in it all the way?
Yeah, you're fine. You can go up to like,
Oh, I bet that was that phone call too. Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. And how about if we go over here and look at a basket?
Okay.
Try not to touch that at all. The vibration.
What if we were to look at a basket here?
You're just barely in right there.
So can they see all the baskets?
Yes, I can't say it. I can't.
Viewers can see all the baskets?
Yeah.
FFRC Catathon. 4 more minutes, and then we'll have to have everybody quiet. Quiet on the set. And I know it's getting hot in here. There's a lot of people. Air conditioners are running. It's cooler in the house. There is a laptop in the house to watch too if you want to do that.
Turn the mic on.
Oh, I'm sorry. And if anybody wants to go visit kitties, they can go down and we've got them in 2 rooms. You're welcome to do that.
Does that help?
But don't let them off.
That helps a lot, yeah, thank you. Whenever you give us the word, you're the director. We'll do whatever you tell us.
Hold it down and give me a We'll just share
That's
the
right.
special.
There's almost well, yeah.
Primarily is
285. There's some people having problems with video, but
For the most part.
for the most part, I think it's just nothing I can use.
Yeah.
prepare them
For coming into this, so we want to make sure they're healthy, they get their vaccinations, they're worming, all that kind of stuff. And we'll probably get that again somewhere else. Plus, we have the bathroom, which we're very, very good about. And then what we call the breeding room is this room where we talk about
so it's kind of like an intake area.
Yes, exactly.
Where they,
No kitties come in here and servants, they go in that. Go full.
get their shots.
They have to test.
I thought this was
They're running better, Kurt? Running better? Oh, hi, Tom.
Damn it, why is my ringer off? How do I turn the ringer on?
Well, and next.
Go up and pick them all over.
All over.
How do I turn the ringer on?
Hey Kurt, they'll see the numbers on the screen.
The software we were going to use isn't working right because of it being written like a piece of crap. So I'm not going to have any text overlay capabilities. But what I will do is I'll be updating the chat. You know, because there's the chat. They've
So we probably ought to give them the numbers too, huh?
Oh, the phone numbers?
Yeah.
The phone numbers I have on every catalog page. I have all the phone
Oh,
numbers.
so they can see those.
Yeah.
We need you.
What? What?
You got 15 seconds.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
What's going on?
My phone's not working.
Which one?
My watch. This is Karen there. This is Karen showed us.
plugged in, make sure the phone is plugged into the cellular repeater.
Make sure the phone is plugged into the cellular.
And this, we're gonna go to 4:15, so we've got about a little bit over 3 hours.
Find it?
Did you need a beverage?
No,
So far I'm all right.
you just take a quick look at it.
Thanks.
Joe is the
He's,
drink
yeah,
guy.
he said he's the,
Yeah, so you just.
It's the one. Thank you.
Now is the ringer on?
Plug the phone into the cellular repeater.
No, the ringer's on. I need the ringer on. And ringer, not the tone.
Kurt, how do we get the ringer on? Ringer's on, so we don't want to change.
Is that loud enough?
Is that loud enough? That's loud enough. Ready?
Yeah, turn your mic on when you're ready.
Hi, this is Jackie with Friends of Felines Rescue Center. This is the day we've been waiting for a long, long time. This is now officially open, our Catathon. I wanted to introduce to you Tom Wiseman. He's done some catathons, or some telethons before, and he was also past mayor of Defiance. And I'd also like to introduce, and you won't be able to see him, but Kurt is behind scenes on the video there. He's doing all that kind of work for us. We wanted to remind everybody, no bidding until 1:15. We wanted to go over a few things, explain how things work, and then right at 1:15 you can hit those phones. We've got a few different ways of doing items here for you to do payments. One is PayPal, and if you just go into our regular, our FFRC website, that would be ffrc.petfinder.com. You will not only see all the baskets that's in the Catathon, but you'll also see buttons all over for PayPal. And if you want to pay through PayPal, you just hit those buttons and it'll direct you to what you need to do. You can also send a check. That's the one thing about this is I have never, ever, ever received a bad check through Friends of Felines. So we trust that every check that will be sent in will be a good check. I've never been stung, and I will continue with that thinking on that. Or if you want to come in, we already have quite a few guests that are here and visiting us. You can also pay cash at the door if you would like to contribute just cash. Or you can save your donations and put it on the baskets if you would like. Our minimum bid for any of the baskets is $25. We have every basket that's out for you to bid on has a minimum value of $100. The highest one is about $250. So we would like to start the minimum bid at $25. And then when you bump people up as you're bidding, we'd like you to do it in $5 increments. No dollars or 50 cents. We like to keep it at $5 ones. Or you can do $10 or $15, whatever. We're going to have new baskets every half hour. The bidding will go for 25 minutes. And then at that time, you will see a swarm of what we call our basket people come over here to where they are at, take those out, and then the new baskets come out. Anybody who has won those baskets will get a phone call fairly quickly, probably within 10 minutes of the baskets being taken away, to let you know that you were the winner. And then you can let us again know if you were doing the check or cash coming in or the PayPal on that. The big ticket items, which is behind Tom and me, and we are going to go over those real quick in a little bit. These are going to be out for your bidding until 3:40, and that will be at the end of one of the regular basket sessions.
Jackie, you did good. You did wonderful. And we do want to thank everyone that's viewing and those who are going to be stopping out today. Actually, we have viewers from all over the world, Australia, Japan, and even from Nate, Ohio. So we're doing great. And we just want to tell all the folks out there why we're doing this. Well, many of you know Jackie Moss. In 2008, she received the Cat Hero Award of the year. And of course, that was from Animal Planet. And so we're standing by a very famous person.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we also want to say that that the purpose of our fundraiser today, this is our first annual Catathon, and the purpose is, well, we need to raise $16,400. That's a lot of money, Jackie.
It's a whole lot of money.
But I think the folks out there will do it. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to build a facility that will be, well, kind of like an intake. You ever gone to the hospital? You have to go through intake first. But we have to do that with the kittens and the cats, where they can get vaccinations, get their shots, be given a bath. They even have to take testing. And I want to tell you, I just took that test and I failed it.
Oh, you're in trouble.
So, Jackie, we want to remind the folks, as you said, that we have over 31 baskets today. We're going to have 6 rounds, and so we'll be looking forward to your generous bids out there.
Well, there's a couple other ways that you can also contribute to Friends of Felines. And we've got a couple other little fun things for you. And these were suggested by the webcam viewers. One of them is naming rights. And yes, you can name some kitties here. We always have a lot of fun doing that. If you want to name a kitty, it's $25 per name. And all you have to do is call the numbers. I believe they're already on the video there, that you can call in and just say whatever name you want for any of the kitties, and we will eventually get to all of those. So it's $25 per kitty name. Another one is sponsor Pampered Pet. And Tom, can I have you hold that? This we've showed a few times to the webcammers. We've got Bella. Each of these have a different kitty's name on them, and it's anywhere from Party Mix to, of course, you all know Bella likes the baby food, to Putter that likes the whisker lickings. But it's on the picture there, and it'll tell you which kitty goes with which food. And if you would like to have the satisfaction of knowing that you were able to supply that special treat for that kitty for 2 weeks, that is $20. And if you want to do 2 kitties, that's fine too. And we had a webcammer last night call or wrote on the cam and had a very good suggestion. If none of these kitties are the ones that you want to sponsor, and you want to sponsor a different one, like maybe the Sun Porch kitties or anyone out in Cats Cove, we can do that also. When you call in, just give the phone callers the name of the cat that you want to sponsor. Another one, we could probably put that over there, Tom. Another one are these cat charmers. These are made by our wonderful webcam friend, JLA. We've got, I think, it's 250 or 150 of these. And you can call in, you can get 1, you can get 2, you can get 50. They're $5 a piece. This does include the shipping to get these to you. So you can do that also. We have, and those are called cat charmers. We have our t-shirts. We've got a variety of different colors and different sizes. Unfortunately, this one, we've sold so many of them, we are out of the XX large on up. So we can do the large and the extra large and then small medium. So when you call in, they'll go over that with you, what colors and what sizes are left. Should we do the big ticket items?
Well, that's a great idea, Jackie. And just a reminder, as Jackie pointed out, you can come out here and visit us at the Rescue Center. We're right on the beautiful Log Blaze River, and we're on the east side of the river, and on Power Dam Road, and if you haven't been out here, it's worth seeing.
Well, we'll go over these big ticket items first. Can you see this one? Let's put that one up closer, Tom. This one is a little dolly. Her name is Kathleen. And you got that, Tom?
Yes.
And these were made by Lori Dunsey, another webcam viewer. So these are porcelain dollies. I think her value on these was anywhere from $100 to $150. So this one is big ticket item number, or letter A. We'll put her back.
And that's beautiful.
Isn't she beautiful? And this one is letter B, and this one is Jane Ann, and she's got a real cute little face on her too. And these are porcelain dollies.
It's beautiful.
This one is my favorite. Clunk. This is Erin, and she feels like a real baby. So this is Erin, and this is letter C.
Okay.
Oh, Tom, you're good at
Oh,
that.
that's beautiful.
The Afghan is made by Mamie, and this is letter G. This is a beautiful Afghan. It's gorgeous. And Tom, I think we're going to do these kind of fast because they're telling me already we're getting low on time. D, E, and F are the scrapbooks, and they are made by Andrea and Stephanie Sliva. And these are awesome. Every one of these is made for kitty cats. It's just filled page after page with all kinds of different kitty pages in there that you can do your kitty names or your kitty pictures on. And I think Tom's going to go ahead and read off the gift package or the gift certificates that we have in the baskets.
And we do. We have some great sponsors today and all kinds of gift certificates. I believe we have one from McDonald's. Is that correct?
Yep, and that's basket 2.
That's basket 2. In basket 1, or basket 3, I'm sorry, we have the Looking Glass. That's the Looking Glass Hair Salon, and I'd recommend you use it while you still can. Also, we have in gift basket number 4, Jackie, we have from the Fashion Bug, a gift certificate. That's from Fashion Bug and Brian, and from, I believe is that Famous Hair.
Famous Hair.
How come we're talking about hair today? And we also have the Sound Shop in Bryan, as well as a gift certificate from Town and Country, both of Bryan and Defiance.
And the reason that these are from the Bryan area is because this entire basket is from the, it's the ABC Children's resale. So this entire basket is Bryan, but you don't have to be from Bryan to get it.
And,
So, you got one more?
Okay, and then for all you race car fans out there, we have the Dale Earnhardt $1 Million Novelty, and that's a Bill collectible.
Yes.
So that's going to be a big one also, and that's basket number 5.
So the number 1 is a huge kitty basket. I think we have just a couple minutes left. This one here comes with the basket under it with these marshmallow beds. And trust me, I know from the kitties here at the Rescue Center, they love those beds. I know you can't see it real well, but there's a ball track. It's just filled with tons of stuff in here. And then number 2 is the back to school basket, and it is literally overflowing. We have to stuff everything in. There's a ton of stuff in there, and it's all to do with back to school, of course. And number 3 is an Avon. Every one of these, like we had said, has a value of 100 or more. There's all kinds of extra things in all of these. This Dale Earnhardt, or NASCAR, that one's the NASCAR, isn't it? Yeah, Dale Earnhardt. That one has several collectible items in there, including one I was supposed to show. Almost forgot. There's a mug in here that has a $10 value of it, just minimum of, it's a collector's item also. I don't see it right now. So is it time to let the phones ring?
And
1 minute.
1 minute.
And Jackie, just one quick thing for you folks that are viewing us out there. I think you can see this thermometer, this large
Here, we'll
thermometer.
bring it over.
It stands about 6 foot tall. And this is what we're going to be watching today, because with the thermometer, Jackie, for every $1,000 we raise, as we raise money, we'll see the red in the thermometer rise to the top of the kitten there. And for every $1,000 we raise, you'll see a sticker placed right on the bottom. And so we're hoping to raise $16,400.
That almost takes my breath away. And you know, one other quick thing, and is it time for the phones to go ahead and start? Okay, we can go ahead and let the phones start, so let those phones ring. Another thing that I wanted to mention too was the company that did our Our first one, yay, that did our building for us is Barth Builders and Supply. They're on Ottawa Avenue here in Defiance, and they did something that's really different. They actually built the addition on already before we even had to pay a penny on it. They knew that we were in good faith that we would pay it. We do need to do the fundraiser here to be able to pay for that.
And Jackie, can you believe it? Is this wonderful? Almost every one of our phones is busy. All of our volunteers, and we have 6 of them. Every phone is busy. So we want to encourage you folks to keep calling. If the line's busy, keep trying. We appreciate your calls.
So you can do the basket bidding on 1 through 5, and Tom and I'll get out of the way so you can see the big ticket items again, but that's A through G, and also the pet charmer, the charmer that you can do, and you can also do the naming rights, that's 25, sponsor a pampered pet is 20, and the t-shirts. The t-shirts are $16. And those we are asking if you do have $3 extra to do the shipping on that.
Yes, it's
Oh my gracious, Jackie, already on basket number 1, already we have a bid of $150. Can you
Oh
believe
my
that?
goodness, somebody's got it for $200.
And now someone has it for $200. This is wonderful. My gracious, we never expect anything like this.
No, so we might have a little competition there on that.
We want to keep encouraging you folks out there to keep calling in if you would, please, and we'll be appreciating your calls and your generous donations.
And I think we had something already to show on the thermometer. Joe, did you have something for us?
Okay.
We've got so many wonderful people here helping us.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to do our first one on the thermometer.
We can bring that back over here. And Jackie says that, Joe says that we got $580.
I'll raise it forward if you raise that up.
I sure will. And I think we just go like this.
Just on the side.
Oh, you want to sponsor Bella? That's awesome.
Yeah, right here. There you go.
580, right?
And you know he said 580.
Oh, 580. Oh my goodness. Now remember, we're trying to get to $1,000. We would like to be able to do that 16 times. And we're already right there. Isn't that incredible?
Now, this money that's come in already, I believe, is just through the sales of different things that we have in the office area. Tom, we'll have to come over and we'll switch that over.
Okay, thank you. And Jack, we do want to remind the folks at home to please keep calling. The bid right now on item on basket number 1 is $275.
And remember, there's the three porcelain dollies and the 3 scrapbooks. I wonder if we show those scrapbooks.
They are beautiful.
These are really awesome. Every page on these has a different page here where you can put your kitty pictures at. And these are all handmade. Every one of the 3 that's up there is similar to this. This one here is the D scrapbook. And so this would be for a kitty lover that wants to make your own album for your kitty. And it's scrapbook D.
That's scrapbook D.
So
That's
there's
a big ticket item.
there's D, E,
And Jack, we're up to $350 on basket number 1. Can you believe it?
You know, we've got, I think, 2 other kitty baskets, but I'm just blown away by that.
That's incredible.
Don't forget on the NASCAR one, there's a lot of what do you call those, collector's items in that. And number 3, the Avon one is loaded too. You need to probably get in on our website, and that is ffrc.petfinder.com. And then look on all those baskets and zero in on 1 through 5 and take a really close look at those.
Jackie, we're now at $400 on our basket number 1, and there's still a few minutes left. If you folks would like to call in and make your bids, we appreciate it.
I think somebody has a bunch of fun on that. Tom, do you want to mention our first 5 year?
Oh, sure, our first block of sponsors. Let me just say this. By the way, Jackie, anyone that bids over $250, they get
They get a plaque, and you can do that in memory of someone or in honor of someone, or you can just have your name on it. And we've got the plaques already started outside. Kurt has done a magnificent job on it. It looks beautiful. It's on the outside of the new building. And we call your name in or whatever it is you want on it, and then it's here within a couple days and up on the building already.
Okay. And Jackie, as far as our sponsors, everyone, there's been so many generous individuals out there, generous businesses, and of course celebrations right downtown Defiance has helped us out, as well as McDonald's. You know, kids like McDonald's. Subway in Defiance. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Tim Hortons, Arby's, and of course Frisch's. All generous sponsors that's helped us on this basketball.
We actually Judy Spicer's the one who did a lot of the pavement work, walking and asking a lot of the businesses, the merchants, to help us on this event. And we were like 98% positive people on that. We only had a couple that couldn't do it, so I was just blown away by that too.
That's incredible.
You know, I think we wanted to talk too about our statistics now, just to give you a little idea of the numbers that we take in here. We normally work at 80 to 110 at any given time of kitties and cats here. And out of that, our adoption rate is pretty good. We started in September of 2000, and then these stats are till December of 2010. We took in 2,533 kitties. So that's a whole lot of kitties. Out of those, 2,229 were adopted.
Okay, well, I will get your
And,
certificate then.
Look who's here.
oh my goodness. And your name?
This is Missa. Missa is one of the few kitties that's been with us for a little while. Most of the kitties and cats, they're adopted. They come in, they get adopted. This is one of them that hasn't been yet. She's been with us for maybe a year and a half. She's a wonderful cat. She's a black tortie, and she is up for adoption, and she's wonderful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, by the way, Jackie, we're $400 on basket one. The marshmallow cat.
That's Jody McGrew is the one who donated that. She's a webcam viewer.
Oh, bless her heart.
That was awesome.
And we really appreciate everyone calling in. You know, it's so interesting because in about the year 2000, Jackie started this, and it was just very small, and it's grown into such a wonderful organization. So many volunteers.
When we first started, our first room was in the back, and it was called Kitty Campus then, and I think Angie is one of our volunteers who helped me then, and she's still here with us today. We had 11 kitties in there, and Dawn, my daughter, and I are the ones that started it, and we thought that was amazingly a lot of kitties to start with the rescue. And that quickly changed big time.
And now it can be anywhere from, you said 80 to 120.
110, and then also we have our outside kitties that's in Cats Cove, and then our some porch kitties, and our farm kitties too. And they're all neutered, well taken care of, vaccinated. We take good care of them.
And that takes money to do.
It sure does.
And that's why Jackie and all the volunteers, all the generous volunteers are working so hard. And we appreciate your generosity as well.
We're asked all the time of how we keep this place going, and I always tell people that we do not have any money coming in from county, state, city, nothing. This is purely a donation. Every penny that comes in is 100% penny spent on the kitties. There's nothing else. It's always used for the kitties.
Yep, that
I
is.
think the thing that amazed me the most, Jackie, is the number of volunteers.
You know, when we first started, when we first started, Dawn and I thought we could do it ourselves, and then as the numbers grew and the building grew, we had to grow our volunteers, of course, too. But they're just awesome. They come, they just stay with us. Like Angie's been here since the very beginning. We've got several others that have been here from the very beginning, and we get new ones every once in a while too. And I see a new person just come in, PJ. Hi.
You know, I think one of the neatest things is I think one of the neatest things is just that so many people are so generous. Even look at what the folks at home are doing. $400 for a basket number one.
That's amazing.
And we have.
Well, we need to get somebody on that baby toys. ABC, surely somebody knows someone that's going to have a baby.
Oh, that'd be basket number 4.
Okay, and will you pay by PayPal, check, or cash?
Yeah. Whoops. Show me that again, Lord. I'm so sorry.
Jen?
Just remind them to look, the links are below the
Yeah,
video.
on Pet Finders, the links, if you look at the bottom of the page, there's links down there that can lead you to the different, is that for the
Also
pages?
on the Ustream page.
To log on to the Ustream, there's all kinds of different links that you can get on.
Tell them that on the Ustream page, below the video, are links to the catalogs so they know what's in the basket.
Oh, yes, on the Ustream page, that's our video. If you look down below and link onto that, you can then go in and actually view each and every basket. And not only that, you can also, there's an itemized amount underneath those too, that will give you an idea of what's in some of these.
Now, Jackie, we told them about our thermometer. Right now, we're at about $580 to $600, and we're trying to get $1,000. Each time we get $1,000, again, we'll be putting a sticker on the thermometer, and we're trying to get 60 of those days.
Well, look at that, Tom. Now we got somebody's going.
No, we got bids on, well, for the Marshmallow Cat, we have $400 bid. And for number 2, basket 2, we have a $50 bid. And for the Avon, that's the back to school, of course. For the Avon basket, we have a $50 bid. And for the baby's toys and the ABC children, we have a $50 bid. And on that mascot, we have a lot of people bid on that. We have a $50 bid.
That just went up to 55.
Well, good. And we appreciate all the folks calling in and just making this so successful.
You know, I just remembered something that's in that NASCAR too. There's also models in there. And there's some cards in there. I forgot about that. There's some collector items cards that have never been out of the sleeves yet too. And that's in the NASCAR one, basket 5.
Wow, so that's going to be really interesting. We do want to remind the folks at home, if you want to stop out here to the Rescue Center, please come on out. And if you want to make a donation in honor of your pet or in honor of a member of your family or in memory of someone in your family, we encourage you to do that. We would be very grateful.
I'd like to reiterate too about why we needed our addition, because that's what this is all about. The addition is something that I had wanted to do years ago, but never thought that it was really going to be a possibility because of the cost. And you webcammers have what has made a lot of this possible, what we've been doing here. And so I had kind of put it out there, that wish and that desire of what we wanted to do. And it was Canton Cat on the web that had told me this. And she had wrote it, she had said, when we dream alone, it is only a dream. When we dream with others, it is the beginning of reality. And that really, really got to me. And boy, as soon as I saw that, I took it and I ran with it. And then we had Bill Lorenz, who is Angie's husband, who's the one who had suggested the Catathon. And my first thing was laugh, because I thought, well, that's kind of a really big idea out there. But it's coming together.
Oh, it's going very well. And you know, it's like you said, the generosity of so many people. And we're just so grateful to all the people out there watching and viewing and calling in. And by the way, lot number 1 will go until 1:40, so we have, what, about another 12 minutes, 11 or 12 minutes. And we'd like to encourage you to call in and bid on lot 1.
We've got some phones that's not ringing. We do want to mention back here, in case you can't see, our beautiful Afghan from Mamie has a $50 bid. Kathleen Dow has a $25 bid. This is Kathleen.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? beautiful. And Lori told me that their names are on the back of their necks there. That's how she identifies them.
You know, it almost looks like a collector's item, Jackie.
It does. It's beautiful.
And again, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Celebrations of Defiance, as well as McDonald's Restaurant,
Jackie.
Subway, KFC, Tim Hortons, Arby's, and of course, Christians, who have been so generous in this first block.
And I think Missy really wants to be adopted. She's back there bothering us too.
Jackie.
Yeah, I noticed
Okay, we'll get her.
she's trying to get in the picture.
She does. This one is Jane, whoops, I forgot, Jane Ann, and she's got, oh, she needs a bid on her.
Yeah, we don't have a bid
Yeah,
on
Jane
Jane
Ann
Ann.
needs to get a bid on her. She's beautiful. She looks like a little house on the prairie.
Yes, that's good description. Good description.
Okay,
And of course, as we mentioned, the big ticket items will be coming to you until about 3:40, I believe we said. So if you want to call in and need big ticket items, we would encourage you to do that.
Did you see Erin? Erin has a $100 bid on her right now.
Erin's absolutely beautiful.
She's beautiful, and she really does weigh like a real baby. We've got one on all of them now, Tom.
Great.
Well, except B, of course, except our little prairie girl. The photo albums, D and E each have 20. The Meow has 50. And in case you can't see, the Afghan is up to 50.
150.
Did you see Marshmallow Cat?
Can you believe that? Marshmallow Cat,
Oh, the Afghan is 150.
$25. That's $425.
And did you see this? I messed up.
This is
This is 150.
Oh my goodness, $100. You know,
$100.
Jackie, there are so many generous people out there. What can we say?
That's why they are. You know, I always keep saying that this is like a real family, what you guys are giving us out there. We have our family, our real family, our volunteers, the friends that come, but you guys are as important to us as what everybody here is as well.
Well, and the fact that folks would on a Sunday afternoon in July take the time to want to be so generous and to donate so that we can get this additional that we need. It just says it all.
We've got a mommy kitty and 4 babies out there in our newcomers room. We've got the sun porch, the new sun porch, which we love that because people can come, get out of the rain, get out of the sun. And then we have our first room that you actually walk in is our office area, and we call it the greeting room, or welcome room, I'm sorry, it's the welcome room. And I know this sounds silly because I keep saying it over and over again, but the bathroom that we have now, it's a half bath. We never had that before. Always in the past, everybody had to go in the house, and I love having the half bath. That's included in that, and that was my dad that suggested that we do that. And then we have, the most important is the newcomers room, which is like our isolation room. And that's where we have our baby kitties at.
And by the way, Jackie, stop the presses because we got to tell you something. On the Marshmallow Cat, number one, we now have a total bid of
500. Can we ask who that is?
That's incredible. And folks, if you just and if you just want to stop out and kind of look over the rescue center and make a donation, we would invite you to do that. We're out here on Holiday of North.
We've got one on Jane Ann now. She's got 30 now.
I tell you, this is just overwhelming.
We got you. Thank you.
I'm really, really surprised.
And
Holy.
again, we want to say you can use PayPal if you like. We'll take checks. You can stop by. You can send your checks. Anything you want to do, we appreciate it.
And Joe's motioning over there that we've got another increase on our long cat thermometer.
Okay.
Yep, let's bring that
So
over.
we better bring that back over here. And I guess, and Joe will have to give us the total there.
What was it, Joe, what was that total again, please?
7.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Long way there, Tom.
Yeah, we don't want to go back.
There we go. Now, this 700,
That's in addition to this.
that is from the sales out there, people walking in and donating.
And for PayPal for donations for cats.
Okay,
Excellent.
okay.
So it has nothing to do with
No, so it has nothing to do with the bids.
So this is over and above all
This is
the
over and
bidding.
above what we've got there.
Wow.
That's pretty astounding.
I'll
That's
tell you,
pretty astounding.
those phones.
aren't the folks
Yeah,
out
our
there
phones
generous?
are ringing.
They're telling me the phones are not ringing right now. We still have 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes
minutes
until
till
this
the-
block is done.
Until this first block is done, so
That's 1
if
through
you
5.
want to get your bid in, please call in, and we appreciate that very much. We also appreciate all the volunteers today, Jackie. So many people taking time out of their busy schedule to come out and be a part of this.
They're awesome. For the last 2 weeks, I've had, oh my goodness, almost every volunteer here has been asking, that helps here, has been asking over and over again what they can do, what they can do. So it's been really awesome. The support that we get is tremendous, whether it's just our regular financial supporters or our volunteers. They're good. And we have some other webcammers visiting with us today too. We're going to bring those over later and we'll introduce them when we get into another block.
And of course, we have to say thank you to Karen, who is our director today, kind of telling us, keeping us on track, on cue, and we appreciate that. All the volunteers.
And we should probably do that number 2 one up there too, Tom.
Oh, well, we have to say thanks to our sponsors also. That would be Buffalo Wild Wings, love those Wild Wings, and Asian Grill. Also, we want to say thanks to Domino's Pizza, Quiznos Subs, BJ's Restaurant, and Figaro's Pizza.
And all of those gift certificates are in the baskets.
All goodies stuff.
All of them. We've got everything from hairdressers to the goodies to massages. The phones are really, really quiet if you want to get that last minute bid in.
You know, the funny thing, every time we mention that food, I see Kurt over there going like this. I think he's hungry.
Hey, and just in case Kurt's mom and dad's watching, we sure appreciate him. He does an awful lot for us, and we appreciate Kurt being able to be here. Couldn't do it without him.
No, he made the thermometer, didn't
He made the thermometer, the plaque sign out there, but he's the one who keeps our camera going, everything on that. It's just amazing to me.
But most of all, we'd like to thank all you folks out there that are viewing and taking the time to call in and pledge your money and to make donations and to purchase. I tell you, you get all kinds of great deals here today.
So we've got, what is it, 3 more minutes into this block?
Yeah,
We've
3
got
minutes.
3 minutes, we have 500 on the Marshmallow Cat basket. We've got Back to School for 50, Avon is 55, the Baby Toys is 50, the NASCAR is 65. And over here on the dollies, we have 25 on Kathleen, 30 on Jane Ann, 100 on Erin, she's the cute one. The photo albums are 2020, and Mew one has 50 and 150 on the Afghan.
And you know, Jackie, this is where strategy really counts.
Yeah?
Or if you're a bidder out there, you're probably going to wait here and just call in and get that last bid in there, and you'll be the successful bidder.
Well, what we're going to do when the bell rings, you will hear a little bell rings. When we have the basket people come over, they're going to converge onto this, take those out, bring in the new ones, and then we're going to get a little tally of who were the winners and what was the winning bid, of course.